just to come around. Better late than never, for all that was lost once again be found.
I never wanted to study in China. It was neither my first nor second choice when I decided to study abroad. But somehow I ended up here at the starting line. So many things were running through my mind. The distance, cultural norms, food, living conditions, money, health insurance, language, thoughts for days. I tried to figure out what I could, but there are just some things that you will not know until you experience them. After over 20 long hours of traveling from Jamaica, I finally arrived at the Beijing Capital International Airport. There were 10 of us as Jamaican students who were journeying from Kingston to Beijing together. Upon arrival, we were met by other Jamaican students who were already studying in Beijing. However, that was not the final destination for many of us. We were all headed to different provinces across China. Suffice it to say, the journey was not an easy one. There were so many things I wish I knew before moving to China, but I never second-guessed my decision. I was still very determined to make the most of the opportunity. Ni hao. I arrived safely in Wuhan City on Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. Chinese time. That was after 14 hours of traveling by train. I must say that God has indeed been good to me and has placed people in my path throughout this journey. I was the last Jamaican to leave Beijing. Surprisingly, I did not feel sad or anything. I met a Sierra Leonean guy who introduced me to his countrymate who would be traveling to Wuhan as well. So I was not alone. Given that I had very enormous bags, I was also glad that I would have someone to assist me, as guys tend to travel very light. At one point, one of my suitcases burst open because of the load in it and fell all the way down a flight of stairs. Luckily, a lady at the airport in Jamaica had given me a duffel bag, and so I was able to transfer the things into the bag. When I arrived on the train, I could not believe that there were no real seats, just mainly beds. There were a few things looking more like benches, and so I sat on one of those for about 3 hours. When I couldn't take it anymore, I had to lay on one of the beds. I felt a bit uncomfortable given the fact that the linens were open to everyone. The worst part was using the toilet. When I went to use it, I saw an opening in the ground and a huge load which refused to go down. Believe me, I never knew how much a good, clean Western type toilet meant to me until then. I still had to use it though. Overall, the experience of the train ride was good. A lot of people stared at us and a little girl cried. I guess it was the first time that she was seeing a black person. A lot of people even came up to me wanting to touch my hair. When we arrived in Wuhan, there was no one there to meet us from our university. That is the 2 Tanzanians and me. However, we were not in the least bit devastated since some Sierra Leoneans were there to meet their countrymates. Even though we were not going to the same university, they called one of their fellow countrymates who attended our university to meet us. That was 5 a.m. in the morning. The guy woke up and rode his bicycle to meet us at the main gate of the university, which is quite a distance from the dormitory. We were so grateful for the kindness shown to us by the Sierra Leoneans. I have now settled a bit into the university. I went to do my medical yesterday and I'm meeting many friends. Everybody loves Jamaicans. Everybody knows Bob Marley and Usain Bolt. I am the only Caribbean person here in my university and the first Jamaican to have ever studied here. So I have to leave a good reputation. Besides doing a lot of sign language and hiding from the Sierra Leonean guy who now thinks that we are married, life is good. I am just hoping that not a bit of homesickness will reach to me. My newfound friend Hanifa, Tanzanian, is ensuring that I have a lot of laughs. We're about to go into town. So take care, everybody. Thank you all for your emails. I am so sorry that I cannot respond to everybody as I don't have internet access as yet in my room. I crave, as usual, your encouragement and prayers. 再见. Goodbye.